Yeah, I just wanted to show you that we are making a little bit of progress. This might not seem like much to most people, but we've actually got our bed put up in the bedroom, and I've got some better lighting here. Actually got a bit better camera. We got our little heater going there, our little Mr. Buddy propane dude, and get a little better handle on our rocket mass here. This is the little barrel guy that goes out the window. This is just a temporary setup, guys. This is not going to be a permanent thing, but it does put off quite a bit of heat. That barrel heats up within about 10-15 minutes and it's roaring. And then of course you can see we've got all the walls strawed in into the little sleeping area here. They're all done.
This is our screening table. We put screen on to be able to put the dirt on, sift it through, and catch it down below, and that's going to be what we make the mud wet and put it on the wall.
After we take the dirt from the ground and sift it through a little sifter here, falls on the ground, then it's nice and clean, and I just scoop it up here and put it in the bucket, and then I'm going to carry it over to the mixer, add water to it, and mix it away, make like a little, they call a clay slip slurry sort of thing, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Okay, now here I am at our handy dandy cement mixer, but in our case it's a mud mixer. Just already got water in here. I'm just going to turn it on, and then I'll take the dirt and put the dirt in there and let it mix around. I've got the mixer going, and I've got my my slurry, or they could call slip mix. Basically what you're going for is kind of like a milkshake. I'm making a little bit thinner than a milkshake consistency, and then we're going to mix this with the straw, and that's what goes into the walls. On to the next step. Alright, well I've got my little my mud slip here in the bucket that I just poured out from the cement mixer, mud mixer, and I've got straw in my big tub here, and all I got to do is pour a little bit of this slip inside the straw and mix it together. We don't want it to be super wet. We want it to be maybe like tossing a salad, or a little wetter than that. I'm making it a little bit wetter than that so that it holds together a little bit better. And then we simply put it in the walls here. These boards that are on the other side are actually for support and to keep the straw in place, because there's nothing on the other side. But these are the outside wall, and when we take these off in the spring, we're getting ready to do the mudding. Like I said, we'll pull all these boards off, and we'll be able to put some mesh in front of there and some more board supports, and start putting the mud on, the actual cob onto the straw, and then it'll be starting to get it finished out. So project of the day is get this little wall section here finished out and continue on with the next project. Alright, so here I go, just pouring some of this mix inside there, and I gotta mix it together. This is my actual least favorite part of this whole thing, is mixing this straw and mud together. It's kind of a pain. I wish I could figure out another system. If somebody has a better idea, please let me know. I thought of a pitchfork, but I don't know, just never really have checked it out. But I just kind of get on my hands and knees, or you can put it on something higher, and then just mix away. I'm going to put my little mask on because the stuff gets, let me see, where is it? Here it is. The hay is real dusty, so I put this thing on until I can get it all the mud mixed in. I wear gloves simply because it's cold right now. The water's a little cold and keeps my hands from getting too cold, so that's why I've got my gloves on. So simply just mix it around till it's all mixed up real good. It's the least favorite part of the job. Okay, this is basically what I'm doing here, is I'm just kind of packing. You take big handfuls of this and just pack it in the wall. This straw is basically working as our insulative factor. It's not supporting anything. And this is not straw baling. Basically, like I said, this is a straw slip. And we're going to be putting the you know, the mud on the inside, on both sides of this when we're done. But technically, if you don't mind a little bit of labor, it's kind of labor intensive, but it's pretty inexpensive. I mean, basically you're taking dirt from outside and, you know, your ground if you got some good clay, and then getting the straw bales. I think these walls here, there's 3 walls in this room, and it was done with, by the time I'm said and done, about 4 bales of hay, which is $4 a piece, so you're looking at $12 in the hay cost, and then the dirt's free. Like I said, just time and energy is basically it, and of course the cement mixer is handy. You don't have to have one, but it really makes it a lot easier. I guess that's about it. Like I said, I just take big clods and just pop it in there and fill it up as I go. It does take quite a bit of straw to get one section filled up, because you have to kind of, you know, put it in here, and I pound it down real good. I kind of tamp it in there. Some people use form boards. They put a board here and they'll tamp it down with a stick. I did that a little bit, but I'm being kind of lazy here, and I just kind of want to do it this way to make it a little quicker. I know that it uses a little bit extra straw when you do that, and of course it falls off, but I just kind of go along, you know, trim it off, and then we'll put the rest together when we put the mesh over it and start mudding it. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So Dave, next honeydew list project, what is this? What are you doing?
I'm making a box.
A table box, right?
Yeah.
For me.
Mixing the straw for Kim.
Yeah, this is hopefully going to be a much better system. Thank you, YouTube. Found somebody that was mixing straw and slip together.
What are you doing, Kim?
Well, Dave made me a nice little table here, saw a few minutes ago, and I actually got a chance to mix the slip with the straw. What a big difference. This is, I should have done this from the start. This is like heaven compared to what I was doing before in this thing. So anyway, just mixing up, got the straw mixed, getting ready to slap it in the walls, and make life a lot easier and a lot faster. Yeah. Might be a little difficult to see in this sliding. Maybe look in the window. You can kind of see all this, what looks to be smoke coming off of the tube here from the rocket heater, which is over here. Dave's putting some wood in it and getting it going, the barrel. But actually, it's steam coming off from the dirt that is drying out. So this massive pipe in here, which we see we got this thing filled in with dirt because it's supposed to be dirt, and it turns into a big bench after we're done with it. But anyway, it's drying off the moisture out of the dirt, and then we'll be covering it with cobweb and making a really cool bench. So yeah, it's kind of neat to kind of watch it come off like that and steam up. Rocket mass heater still in progress. Got a little bit of light shining through on this cloudy, rainy day. But I want you guys to see how much wood, how much dirt we have been hauling in. David dug all this dirt out of the side of a hill, and it's packed in here. It's like a trough looking thing right now, but eventually it's going to be this really pretty bench. I'm at a point right now where we've packed all this mud down in here, and I'm going to start putting the cob on top, which was the straw and the sand and the mud mixed together, and form it into a nice pretty bench. We changed out the feeder tube on the rocket mass, made it lower because it was kind of burning a little but funky. I'll tell you what, this thing's rocking now. Look right in there. You can see how it's burning sideways? That's all of the air is pushing it sideways like that. It's going through that pipe, which is going along the bench, going outside to the chimney outside. It burns real clean. This barrel heats up real fast. It's pretty cool. I'm excited now because we got it down pat. We got it working good. Now I just got to get it finished off and cleaned up and looking pretty, and dried out, of course. So it'll start putting out some thermal mass heat for us. But it's a good thing. I like it. rocket mass heater. All right, well, this is a moment of prosperity, at least for me it is, because this is quite a chore, mixing this cob mud and everything. But you can see I'm leaning here on our bench, what will eventually become our cob bench that's got the pipe running in with the chimney going out the other side for our rocket mass heater. But I started mixing, putting the cob on, one of the finished layers of cob on. It's going to be the finished layer. But yeah, I've got the straw going in here with the mud and mixed it together. So my goal is to make it nice and smooth and pretty, and then okay, well, I'm not your typical woman that wants flowers and chocolate unless it's raw, or hearts and candy and stuff for Valentine's Day. This is what I requested for Valentine's Day. I got Dave over here. He's going to install this little window here, the small guy. Came out of the bedroom where we were using it. And this is going to be our little kitchen area with a counter under here, and he's putting in the window for me today on this wall. And then I can start strawing this booger out. But anyway, Dave, thank you very much for my Valentine's present.
Happy Valentine's Day. Booyah.
Moving right along here in the room. It's getting better, guys. Got the straw on the wall. I'm going to finish this out today. It'll be all strawed in. And there's our stove, our wood-burning stove we bought a few months back. And what I'm trying to do right now is David put up this hardy board cement board the other day. This is going to be the backing where our stove's going to sit, and I just put some joint compound on there, making it kind of textured, and I'll paint it up and nice and pretty. And then my next thing right now is I'm tiling out this another piece of hardy board, and this is where isn't that pretty tile? I got that at the Habitat for Humanity. It was really pretty inexpensive, and it's nice tile. Anyway, I'm just putting this little board, some tile on it so we can put it in place there and get our heater on it. Yes, that's Dave up there in the roof working on there. So we can get the wood-burning stove on there and get it out the window so we can get some heat in here in the nighttime. It's nice today, though. It's probably, look how beautiful sunny out there. It's way sunny. It's about 60 today in North Carolina, Old Fort. All right, well, here's your dilemma. How do you move a 300 to 400 pound wood-burning stove from one section to another without scratching and running the tile board? David, my MacGyver, came up with a kind of ingenious thing. We got a little scaffold here, and he's got it all rigged up and tied up, and hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be able to roll this thing on here nicely, put it right in place, and put it down.
That's MacGyver, not McJagger.
Oh, MacGyver. Well, what do you know, Fred? It worked.
Golly, Wilbur.
It worked. Nice and easy. Just rolled it right on there. The ropes didn't break. Got it right in place to be able to take it off.
Out so it goes down nice and easy.
Yeah. Awesome. Way to go, Dave.
It's still going down, though.
Going down, going down. All right. Got it in place.
All the weight is pulling right there.
Anyway, it is in place, and you did a good thing, Dave. Good job. Booyah.
Praise the Lord.